should we continue to maintain a debt limit? What's the purpose if we continue to budget beyond our means and then the bill comes due?
Well, if you take the history of democracy in the world and go back far enough, it fails a lot and gets succeeded by dictatorships and all kinds of awful things. And as a matter of fact, the worst thing that happened to the human race in my lifetime was when an advanced civilization like Germany was taken over by a dictator as awful as Adolf Hitler. That happened as a consequence of a big worldwide depression. It would never have happened if we hadn't had the big depression. And once Hitler got in, that meant World War II was inevitable. And that could have worked out a lot worse than it did for the people like the United States. So these things are quite important. And they're not going to be done perfectly in the future, no more than they were done perfectly in the past. So, of course, you've got to expect a certain amount of future trouble in the world, and your government's going to do some things that aren't exactly right. On the other hand, I would argue that the U.S. government did some things magnificently right. I have said on many an occasion that if the thing that makes me proudest of my own government is the way we handled the sequel to World War II. Instead of punishing the Germans and the Japanese, we made them into some of our best friends on earth. Now, that was a stunt. And it was to the credit of our country that that was done. And it was done on a bipartisan basis. And I think we can all be proud of that. That was a smart thing to do. It took some generosity. We had to give up some of our money to help them rebuild. And it was a credit to our species that we behaved that well on that occasion. And I don't think our future behavior will lack similar episodes of some kind.
Will lack similar episodes, or will have?
Some things very right and some things very wrong. That's the way it happens.
Yeah. That's very Churchill-esque, right? They'll try everything, all the wrong things until we do the right thing?
No, I will keep doing both wrong and right as far ahead as you can see.